Hey guys, if you're new here and you like what I'm putting out, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you never miss an upload. Hey guys, Ash here, what's going on? So, I didn't really have any plans to make this kind of video when the news dropped a couple of weeks ago. So, if you haven't heard what's going on, I'll give you a quick recap of what happened roughly about 2 weeks ago, probably longer than that if you're watching this video in the future, but there was a big, I want to say, scandal in quotation marks, where tv-nihon got a cease and desist from Toei telling them to stop subbing Zenkaiger and Kamen Rider Saber. Now, if you don't know tv-nihon, they've been a subbing group that's been in the Toku community and the Toku fandom for years, many years ago. I think they've been around since I was a wee lad, I believe. And it's how a lot of people have gotten their Super Sentai fan subs, their Kamen Rider fan subs, and stuff like that. And we've been very lucky to have a group like that subbing Toku and Sentai and Kamen Rider, because it's how a lot of people discover stuff. I mean, I'm an anime fan. How I discovered anime before Crunchyroll was a thing and stuff like that was through fan subs. There wasn't an official way to watch anime over like 15 years ago, before Crunchyroll came around. You had to go to weird sites and read the fan subs, and the fan subs weren't always the best translated. Same with manga. Before we got the whole Shonen Jump where you get it the same day as Japan, manga you got on early, really early, like on a Wednesday, before it dropped on Monday in Japan, and we'd be getting it early. We'd be getting it a couple of days early, but I could go on that nostalgic trip forever. So, Toku stuff and tv-nihon. So, tv-nihon got the cease and desist, and they said, hey, we're taking all our fan subs off the website, all our Rider and Kamen Rider, all our Kamen Rider and our Super Sentai, we're taking them all down for the time being until we figure out what's going on. About a day later, Overtime Subs, their competitor, you could say, said, hey, we're pulling out of fan subbing as well. Well, they're not pulling out, I believe. I think they're still doing it. They're just not going to advertise it and put it on their website. So, a lot of fan sub groups decided to not stay in the fan subbing business for long, because it could get them into a lot of hot water legal-wise. So, a lot of people got upset when this happened. A lot of people got really, really upset. They were sad. They were crying. They were having a field day on social media and Twitter. And I thought this thing would be a big nothing burger. It would blow over in a month or a week. It would blow over eventually, and we'd still have our fan subs from these groups because they'd be doing it in secret. But that's not the case, because a couple of days ago, tv-nihon said this, saying the cancellation of Saber / Zenkaiger, saying they're not going to do it because they don't want to get into a bunch of legal problems. They said they're going to do the commercials, they're going to have discussion threads, and update the wikis on the series, and stuff like that. So, they also said Overtime Subs might be doing it. I don't know. I don't want to confirm or deny that. I don't want to get them into trouble with this video. But there's one thing I want to talk about, and that is the fandom, because the fandom went all, I don't know what words I can use in this video. They had a bit of a field day. That's like the most cleanest word I can say. They were very upset. I'll say that much. So, they started tweeting at one of, can I find the tweet? Give me 1 second. I'm going to do some post-editing. I don't want to leak my DMs. So, there was a tweet from someone called Kanbak Sale. I'm probably butchering your name, but I don't really care. They're doing shitty behavior online, so, whatever. So, this person called Kelena Samina made this big thread in Indonesia saying that Toku subs are being taken down. They called out the producer of Kamen Rider, Shirakura, who works on Kamen Rider Saber. stuff like that. There's also the rumor that someone like tweeted at one of the directors, and that's why the fan subs went down. I don't know if that's confirmed or denied, but people say that set off a lot of red flags in the takedown of TV-nihon, but I don't want to throw that person under the bus. But a lot of fans started spazzing out. Yeah, I'm going to use that term, spazzing out, and they started tweeting at Shirakura, the producer of Kamen Rider and Kamen Rider Saber, I believe he is. And someone said, wow, your name here, Shirakura-san, is that true? So a lot of people are having big mental breakdowns at the producer of Kamen Rider Saber. Let's just open this up in another tab. I believe I can find his tweet. So a lot of people have been messaging him, and he went on this big tangent, saying, I don't know what happened, but people who seem to be fan subs say shit or fuck. It's strange they feel less motivated to do their best for them. Oh, this is really broken English. Reasonably, any fan is a fan no matter what you say. It's professional to serve the fans because it sounds abusive rather than criticism. So he's been getting a lot of flack by the fans about this whole Kamen Rider and Zenkaicha fan sub Toku situation going on. So someone asked him saying, these free tweets are super important, Mr. Shirakura, and I believe you should retweet them in English. People need to read it and leave you alone, lol. And then he said, no, if they were important, I'd tweet them in English. So let's have a look at his other tweets that he said. I believe it's these three. So I guess the pennant terminals overseas, subtitles or some in semi-official distribution sites were low-level fans making noise. Look at the fifth fan sub. The whereabouts of these illegal videos became known and they were deleted one after another. It seems there wasn't an event. Don't ring the pheasant, you won't be hit. I understand what he's saying, that saying, hey, don't bother me. Leave me the fuck alone. That's what he's saying. Leave me the fuck alone, and these fan subs won't get taken down, because a lot of people brought it to his attention by saying, do you know what's going on? What's going on with these fan subs? And people tweeted at the dude, and he probably got a lot of, let's see if we can read his replies. Please not have any, okay. I think a lot of people are, they deleted their tweets. Cool. So let's read the second tweet he did. Is this the second tweet he did? Personally, I see suspicious overseas distribution. If you have suspicious 4K video or DVD, buy a DVD. So he's saying support the official release if you can. I think that's what he's saying. But a lot of people want their Zenkaichi, they want their Saber, but we're very lucky to have an official release for Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. I mean, back in 2015, we got Zyuranger on DVD, and then we got Dairanger, and we got all the way up to Hurricaneger, and even went back to Jetman before the whole Hasbro thing went down. So we were very lucky to get them on DVD. Not only that, they're not only on DVD, they're on Shout Factory's website where you can watch it for free. For free. There is some region blocking around you have to do around it, but it is free if you go to their website to watch it. No paid subscription, no signing up. You just go to their website and watch it, and you get to watch it for free. Not only that, they announced they're doing a streaming, or they'll be releasing Ryuki on their website, and Kamen Rider 01. Not only that, Kamen Rider 01 will possibly be getting DVD, well, they're getting DVDs, but possibly Blu-rays, because Kamen Rider 01 was filmed in high def, and it was released in Blu-ray in Japan. So we could possibly be seeing those Blu-rays for Kamen Rider 01 in big box sets. And we'll be getting a good deal on those box sets compared to Japan, because Japan you have to pay like $200 for like 12 episodes or something like that. They're super expensive over there, trust me. It's like 3 episodes for $90 when it comes to One Piece DVDs, but we're very lucky to be getting some sort of official release. But people are really sad that their fan subs are being taken away, and they're freaking out. So, what else can I bring? Not only that, people kept tweeting at the same person here. wow, your name's here, mister. Okay, that's the one I read. And he replied with, I have not heard of this Fansubs scandal. So, hey, that's my reply. So, what's really annoying for me is this whole Fansub situation could have been kept on the download. This could have been a huge nothing burger and blown over within a week, within a month. Like I said at the start of the video, this could have been a whole nothing situation, but people made it a big deal and they tweeted at the producers. They tweeted at Toei with what's going on, which they didn't need to do, because you didn't need to bring more attention to the situation with what's going on. Yes, I understand watching fansubs and torrenting fansubs is very illegal. It's a bad thing to do. It's a morally grey area, but we do it because we want to watch our favourite shows and they haven't got an official release yet. It's why people do it. It's why I do it. It's why a lot of people do it. I should bleep that part out. But I can understand why people are like freaking out, because they love watching this show. They're very passionate about it. If it gets taken away and they can't watch it, they get very upset. I mean, most of my comments for my Zenkaiju reviews or my Kamen Rider Saber reviews are, hey, where can I watch this? Where's the link? Can you send me a link? And I don't share the links in my comment section because I don't want to share it around, because if you want to watch Kamen Rider Saber, if you want to watch Zenkaiju, don't go to Twitter and ask the producers or make a big scandal of it. There's this thing called Google, and if you look hard enough and do the right research, you can find this on your own. But I also say support the official release and stuff like that, but I guess people don't know how to use Google these days. I don't know, I feel like I've gone on a huge fucking tangent. I've lost what I'm talking about. Don't tweet at the producers for Toei if that's my main motivation, but that's my main message. But if you want to see some really good videos on the whole situation, I believe that Harlem's made a couple of videos on it. There's a podcast called Toku Don, and they had Toku Chris on there, and Toku Chris is very well knowledged in the whole business aspect of the whole Toku stuff going on. He has connections, he's very smart, he knows what's going on, very level-headed when it comes to trying to figure out what's going on. He has business insider and stuff like that. He has connections from what I can guess and kind of knows what's going on. I'll say that with quotation marks, connections. I don't know for sure, but when you listen to him talk on podcasts, he seems to know what's going on. So I'll have a link to that podcast in the description down below if you want to check it out. Also, Este made a video talking about the whole situation, but I highly recommend checking out Alam's videos. I highly recommend checking out the Toku Don podcast and Este's video. Highly recommend checking him out, that is for sure. So, before this video turned into a rant, and I don't know what I was trying to get across apart from saying, leave the producers the fuck alone, and stuff like that. I don't, oh fuck. Just don't freak out about this whole fansub thing. There's always going to be other options when one goes away. I've learned that about reading manga and watching anime fansubs. If one group gets taken away, there's a dozen out there where you can watch or read your fansubs or your stuff out there. So just calm down and stuff like that. Support the official release. Don't tweet at the producers. And just stay calm and stuff like that. With that said, I think I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, don't forget to turn on all notifications and stuff like that. I'm going to wrap this video up now. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day or night. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.